Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where car reviews stay real, raw, and honest. No dealership rehearsals, no sugar-coated press release talk, and definitely no brochure copy filler. Here, you get the car exactly as it feels in real life. Today, we're talking about a comeback that hits differently, a name that carries nostalgia, culture, and personality, a car that was once a street icon, a late-night highway legend, and a symbol of American cool. The 2026 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. It's back, and not quietly. And if there was ever a car that had something to prove, it's this one. Exterior. Before we break it down, let's set the stage. The Monte Carlo wasn't just a car people bought, it was a car people chose. It had swagger. It had presence. It wasn't just about horsepower or numbers, it was about how it made you feel when you pulled up somewhere. When Chevy discontinued it, that vibe disappeared from the brand for a long time. So the return of the Monte Carlo SS is more than just another model release. It's a revival of attitude. And Chevy knew that if they got this wrong, fans would never forgive them. But the good news is, they didn't play safe, and it shows. Seeing the 2026 Monte Carlo SS in person, the first impression hits hard. The front end looks wide, grounded, and ready to move. The grille is aggressive but clean, with a deep mesh design that pulls air straight in. The headlights are slim and angled inward, like the car is focused, calculating, and slightly pissed off in a good way. The daytime running lights sweep across the edges like a signature glare, making the car recognizable instantly, even at night. The hood has a raised center bulge that isn't just for show. It hints at the V8 breathing underneath. The front bumper is muscular, sculpted, and athletic without being cartoonish. Chevy didn't try to force aggression, they let the design speak naturally. From the side, the Monte Carlo SS does exactly what a proper coupe should do. Long hood, short rear deck, low roof line, and a stance that looks planted even standing still. The body lines are clean, smooth, and uninterrupted. No fake vents, no unnecessary surface drama, just confident, flowing sheet metal. The wheel arches have just enough flair to make the car feel strong without looking bulky. Wheel options run from 19 to 21 inches depending on the trim and performance package. And the glass profile ain't narrow, slightly tucked, and unmistakably Monte Carlo brings back that classic American coupe silhouette that we haven't seen done right in a long time. This car looks like it's about to move even before the engine starts. Now, the rear. This is where the nostalgia clicks. The taillights go back to the classic dual cluster layout, but they're modernized with segmented LEDs that create a distinctive glow pattern. When they light up, there's no mistaking what you're looking at. The dual rectangular exhaust tips return, but now they're integrated into a functional rear diffuser, not some plastic styling insert. The trunk lid carries a subtle lip spoiler, not oversized, not exaggerated, just enough to finish the shape. The rear end communicates something a lot of cars today fail to express: identity. When you walk up behind it, you feel like you're looking at something with history. Interior. Inside the cabin, the Monte Carlo SS goes more modern than retro. And that was the right call. Everything is driver-centric. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and wrapped in either leather or Alcantara depending on trim. The digital instrument cluster is fully customizable. You can select a classic dial layout, a performance telemetry mode with G-force and oil temp readouts, or a minimalist mode for cruising. The infotainment screen is integrated cleanly into the dashboard, and no tablet glued-on look. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the interface is clean and responsive. The seats are a standout, deep bucket bolstering, supportive under hard cornering, but still comfortable for daily driving. You can spec them in leather, microfiber, or a combination with contrast stitching and SS badging embroidered into the headrests. The materials in the cabin are a huge step above older GM performance cars, and that needed to happen. The rear seats exist, technically, but like most coupes, they're better for storage than humans. Still, the point of this car isn't practicality. It's about the person behind the wheel. And now we get to the part that defines a Monte Carlo SS more than anything: The engine performance under the hood is a naturally aspirated 5.7-liter V8 producing around 430 horsepower and 460 pounds-feet of torque, not turbocharged, not hybrid enhanced, a real breathing V8 that responds instantly when you press the pedal. This isn't about being the fastest on paper, this is about feel, about hearing the growl build, feeling the revs climb, and being connected to the movement of the car. The transmission options matter here. You can get the 10-speed automatic that shifts quickly and smoothly, but the real story is the return of the 6-speed manual. The manual is tight, mechanical, and satisfying. Short throws, clear engagement, no vague mushiness. It's a transmission that invites you to drive, not just steer. 0 to 60 happens in just over 4 seconds, which is quick. But again, this car isn't just about numbers. The steering is sharp and communicative. The chassis balance is confident. The rear-wheel drive setup gives you grip when you want to carve corners, and playfulness when you want to let the tail breathe a little. This is a driver's car, a car that makes everyday roads feel interesting. Fuel economy? Let's not pretend it drinks. But if fuel efficiency is a priority, you're in the wrong category of cars entirely. Pricing starts around $42,000 for the Bass SS, with performance packages, upgraded wheels, Brembo brakes, interior upgrades, and exhaust options. Most buyers will probably land around $50,000 to $53,000, and for what this car represents, a real V8 power, real coupe identity, real emotional connection, that is actually a strong value today, especially in a market where so many cars feel interchangeable and soulless. So in the end, what is the 2026 Monte Carlo SS really about? It's about bringing back personality, bringing back the joy of driving, bringing back the idea that a car can feel like an extension of who you are. Chevy didn't just revive a badge, they revived a feeling. If you enjoyed the review, hit that like button, subscribe for more real car talk, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Chevy nail the comeback, or should the Monte Carlo have stayed in the past? I'll catch you in the next one.